And we're back at Bonnie and Reed Soap Kitchen. Okay, we're gonna get started here. I'm going to warn you. A couple months ago, a video was brought to my attention by my daughter, and she watches soaping videos. I usually don't, but she wanted me to watch this really, really funny video that the young lady from Royal Appleberry did. And I know you guys have seen it. It was hilarious. It was where she did all the different types of soapers. And, well, she left one out, and that would be me. I love soaping, but I have no patience. So I am the angry soaper. So I'm going to really try to keep it as clean as I can. We can edit. Yeah, so I just thought it would warn you up front about this. So anyway, there's a couple things I want to tell you. This soap is, like I said earlier, going to be based on the Greyhound racing industry in Florida. And so we're going to do this maybe a gray and white, like Manu, whom you were introduced to earlier. And I'm going to fragrance this with a floral scent with gardenia and honeysuckle. This is not the first time I've used this or made this soap. I make this soap a lot for fundraisers. But this soap does have a tendency to rice. It does have a tendency to accelerate, as most of you know. A lot of florals do. Some don't, but a lot do. So if you're prepared for it and you know it's going to happen, 95% of the time you can handle whatever comes up. And then there's that 5% that it turns to a rock, and you just stand there and you're just, you know, whatever. We just kind of have to go with the flow. We're all used to it. So what I plan to do is just a white and gray swirl, and then the party is going to be on the top of the soap. I'm going to pipe some florals on the top of this. Hopefully we shall see how this behaves. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll just see. The plan is to pipe some florals on the top of this that will mimic the floral capes that are sometimes put around the winning dogs at the track, at some of the larger tracks. So this is what we're going to try to do. If it misbehaves, we're just going to try to get it in the mold as best we can, slap it on in there, and we're going to try to call it a day if it will allow us to. So everybody get ready. Here we go. Okay, I have my additives and my lye here. I usually run this through a strainer. I think this is just due to the years that I have been doing this. Old school, I guess. I still do it. Sometimes it's, I just kind of look through here and see if there's anything strange going on or alien wandering around in here, and there does not seem to be. So we're going to go ahead and put this through. Bonnie and Reed soaps are a milk soap with other additives. And so we're going to put this in here. And I can feel it coming. I am so getting a little uneasy because I'm not sure whether or not this fragrance is going to behave. The weather's been kind of iffy here. My house is right on the beach. I mean, right on the beach. So the weather does affect the soap sometimes. So sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. This is why we don't really like to do soaps at home. But since our facility was pretty much taken out by Hurricane Matthew, we're doing the best we can at this point. And, all right, it's like a race. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm just gonna get this to the point where it's just emulsified. We're gonna split it, color it off, add the scent last second, and hope. Okay. Here we go. This really, really smells good. Really smells good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to split this off here. And I'm going to try to get this pretty much even. Maybe. We shall see. Okay, that is totally not even. So far, so good. All right, let's take, you know what? I'm gonna slip these off real quick. Don't panic, I'm gonna get more. Okay, it's got a little bit of soap on them, and now my hands are all sweaty. And as we all know, is just great. I'm trying to get these gloves on sweaty hands, but they are necessary. Just tore them. Gotta love it. Okay, my feeble efforts to be safe. Okay. So, I'm gonna put some white. I'm gonna use a little bit of this mica. Here Comes the Bride, white mica. Gives it a little bit of a shimmer. I really, really like this. This is from Mad Oils. And they are like totally right down the road from me. Okay. I would invite any of you who are traveling in this area. This is satin gray pillowcase, which I'm getting ready to splash everywhere because I took the top off first. I would invite any of you who are traveling to the area, and if you want to go to the Greyhound races, before you do, please, please, please do some research on Greyhound racing, and not only in this country but other countries, and do some research before you go, and just please do. And then at that point decide whether you want to go. Now see, I've got the soap already. It's this weather. It's a little balmy outside. See, this is already thickening up. and this should not be. Ugh.
Watch for more videos or walk the plank.